This is Season 5. This was the year everything changed. We became a scoring machine. We faced betrayal. And we started to turn the football world upside down. We are now in EFL League One, just 3 tiers away from the Premier League. And for the past 3 seasons, we haven't just won. We've dominated. The season didn't start on the pitch. It started with a phone call. Napoli came in with an $80 million offer for Traitor, our 50-goal machine. They wanted him desperately. Most clubs would hesitate, but I didn't even blink. Traitor is the future of this club. He is not for sale until we lift the Premier League trophy. At 78 overall with 96 shooting, he's not a striker. He's a cheat code. Then Ronaldo just said, "Good, because if you sold him, I would have sold you." But success comes with sacrifice. The originals continued to disperse. I had to make the tough call to sell Jack Hughes. He was incredible for us last season, but he had reached his ceiling. At the top, Kinder and Traitor now lead the team, both having 78 overall. The league season began, and honestly, it felt like we were playing a different sport. First match, the 2-0 versus Plymouth. 7-1 versus Leyton Orient. 7-1 versus Walsall. 7-1 versus Port Vale. We were scoring 7 goals a game like it was a training drill. We weren't playing football. We were destroying teams. By game 11, Traitor hit an 80 overall. He's growing at a terrifying rate. Alongside Myra, they have anchored this team into a permanent first-place position and never let go. But not everything went our way. We faced Leicester City. They somehow dropped to League One and handed us a rare defeat. And we finally faced the biggest opponents in our club's history. Liverpool knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. But one moment stood out. Fran Rojas, the kid Messi personally recommended, scored against them. Chelsea beat us 2-1 in the FA Cup. A message to the world: we can compete with the giants. But the real pain didn't come from the scoreline. It came from the dressing room. Thomas Krog, our star right back, wanted out. Bournemouth came calling. He said he didn't want to wait 2 years for Premier League football. So I let him go without arguing. But I just told him one thing. Remember this moment. When Krog left, something changed. We stopped being a team chasing a dream. We became a team with something to prove. Later that night, the boss called me. I thought he'd be angry, but he just said, "The ones who leave early never understand the ending." With Krog gone and Messi's rating dropping to a 64, I needed reinforcements. I called Duncan Bird, but he was on holiday in Spain. It didn't matter. I gave him one mission: find me the players, and you are free next year. And he didn't hesitate. 1 week later, the report was ready. First, Roberto Villa, an 18-year-old right-back from Spain, to replace the traitor Krog. Second, Abraham Revilla, a 20-year-old striker from Spain. Finally, the backup for Traitor we've needed since last season. Messi also called in another favor from Argentina. He recommended Oscar Heredia, a 17-year-old winger with a 72 overall. Another Argentine wonder kid. Now, this squad is different. 2 99 potential Portuguese stars and the 2 Argentinian wonder kids. With CR7 and Messi mentoring them, this might be the most underrated squad on the planet. By midseason, we are on top of the table with 19 wins, 1 draw and 3 loses. Traitor is the current top scorer with 23 goals, while Kinder and Myra each provide 14 and 13 of assists. Everything was clicking. Then came the second half of the season, and it was pure chaos. We beat Sheffield Wednesday 8-3, with Traitor suspended for a red card. Our new man Revilla stepped up and proved his worth. And finally, in the round of 39 against Huddersfield Town, we officially won the league. With 7 games left, we are the champions. But we didn't stop there. We smashed 13 goals past MK Dons and followed it up with a 9-1 win over Bromley. Zerato scoring for fun. Another magnificent 5. It didn't matter who we faced. No one could stop us. And with every goal, Krog's decision looked worse and worse. One last game against Blackpool. We won the game and finished the season. Zerato again became the top goalscorer of EFL League One with 50 goals. Spencer Kinder became the playmaker of League One with a mind-blowing 33 assists. Myra wasn't far behind with 28. With their incredible performance, we finished the season with 118 points, 38 wins for draws and for loses. We scored a total of 168 goals. Is this a world record? While we celebrated, the world watched Barcelona beat Arsenal 1-0 in the Champions League final and in the 2030 World Cup. Netherlands shocked the world by knocking out Italy, Belgium, England, and Sweden to take the trophy home. Now, 3 seasons remain. We are heading into the EFL Championship, the final step before the Premier League. We are closer than ever to the dream. Krog left for the Premier League, thinking we weren't ready. Good, because when we get there, we're not coming to compete. We're coming for him. And after that, we're coming for everyone. See you in the championship.